The single biggest problem with the communication is the illusion that it has taken place. Life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man. A life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. If you cannot get rid of the family skeleton, you may as well make it dance. The power of accurate observation is commonly called cynicism by those who have not got it. The people who get on in this world are the people who get up and look for the circumstances they want, and if they can't find them, make them. Youth is wasted on the young. Success does not consist in never making mistakes, but in never making the same one a second time. Life is a constant process of dying. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. We are made wise not by the recollection of our past, but by the responsibility for our future. The greatest of evils and the worst of crimes is poverty. The only man who behaves sensibly is my tailor. He takes my measurements anew each time he sees me. The rest go on with their old measurements and expects me to fit them. I learned long ago never to wrestle with a pig. You get dirty, and besides, the pig likes it. Beware of false knowledge. It is more dangerous than ignorance. The most important thing about a man is not what he knows, but what he is in himself. Life is no brief candle to me. It is a sort of splendid torch which I have got hold of for the moment, and I want to make it burn as brightly as possible before handing it on to future generations. The only way to deal with temptation is to yield to it. You see things and you say, "Why? But I dream things that never were, and I say, why not?" People who say it cannot be done should not interrupt those who are doing it. My way of joking is to tell the truth. It's the funniest joke in the world. There is no sincere love than the love of food. A gentleman is one who puts more into the world than he takes out. All progress is initiated by challenging current conceptions and executed by supplanting existing institutions. The worst sin towards our fellow creatures is not to hate them, but to be indifferent to them. That's the essence of inhumanity. The only thing that will redeem mankind is cooperation. A happy family is but an earlier heaven. The greatest of all evils is poverty. Today, that evil can be removed. We can have a world in which everyone can have a decent home, a good education, and adequate food, clothing, and medical care. Imagination is the beginning of creation. You imagine what you desire. You will what you imagine, and at last you create what you will. We are all dependent on one another, every soul of us on earth.